terrible. Okay, could you guys hear me again? I'm sorry. I have a brand new audio setup. Everything's blowing up on me today. I can't I can't somehow import this GeoShell, and I also can't record any sound or anything here. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. All right, now that's everything seems to be coming in okay there. Uh, is that okay? Can you hear me? Leo, I cannot believe this is going, and I still can't get this thing right. I can't get I cannot get this GeoShell to import. This is driving me crazy. And my wife would say that's a very short trip. Okay, I'm going to keep talking. If you guys can't hear me, tell me in the chat. And if you can't hear me, tell me in the chat and say, shut up, Mike. Let me see if I can figure out what is going on with the GeoShell import process. I guess I needed to practice a little bit more on this. Okay, there's the GeoShell. Now, why is this not working when I export this? Let's go in to make sure that we don't have to change the transfer utility. Yeah, so that's not anything there. Okay. Did I tell you the GeoShells are evil and they are the devil? That's this thing is trying to kill me. I cannot believe that this isn't working, and I've got it to work not 1,000 times, but at least a few hundred times, not at least a couple dozen times. I'm not sure why this isn't working, and perhaps it's just as well that I don't live stream anymore, as I can't get the audio thing to work, and I can't get this to work. For some reason, it's not loading in the GeoShell here. No, it's not loading in. All right. Yeah, well, thanks, Leo. I'm glad you can hear me. It's too bad this isn't working. I don't even know what to do at this point. Am I loading in the right? This is the Gen 9 GeoShell, isn't it? Yeah, it is. All right, let me take a look and see. No, that's not that. Boy, it's that. I don't know why this isn't working. This really should work. There's not a whole lot to this to get this imported in. Clearly, I didn't practice this enough. Let's take one more chance at this. I'll give this one more shot at loading in a separate shell. This just doesn't looking good at all. Yeah, you can hear me stumbling around on the news stream, feeling like I have no idea what's going on here. All right, we'll try this one more time. And if this doesn't work, I'm going to take a moment and show you something else while I try to regroup my thoughts. Gosh, I really just don't know why the GeoShells. And this isn't even the part I was going to show you. That's the hard part. This is the easy part. Exporting the GeoShells is the easy part, but for some reason, this isn't working for me. What is going on here? I'm not sure what is going on here. No, that's not it either. All right. Well, I'm going to show you something else in the meantime, real quick, and then we're gonna try to figure out what's going on with this. Maybe my brain will operate a little better. Somebody else asked me about fur, and so I wanted to show you something about how the only way that you can do fur in iClone or any of the Real Illusion products, Character Creator, is using displacement maps, extreme displacement maps. And it's, at best, a kind of a kludge. It's not really, it doesn't look great, but it looks okay for some purposes. So, something's going on with my Character Creator, because it's just crashing on me left and right. And that's clearly having to do with these GeoShells too. So I think I'm going to have to reinstall Character Creator. What can I do in the meantime? All right, let's see if I can figure this out. Let's see if I can get this again one more time. And if this doesn't work, then I have a feeling that that somebody's trying to tell me something. God is trying to tell me something. All right. At least I can show you this part of the process. So this is a Santa hat, okay? And there's different, you know, there's little fur pieces on this. And how these are done, and this doesn't look great right now, but you can adjust this a little bit. How this is done is through the displacement. So if you go down here and you adjust the displacement, you can see you can get a better, more kind of a furry looking thing. Depending upon how close you get to it, you can adjust how much displacement is displaced. That's the only thing you can do inside of DAZ for that even slightly resembles fur. I'm sorry, you just can't do anything. People are trying to ask me, well, how can I get fur, you know, from this lion figure or this thing or whatever? You just can't. You can do this, and that's as close as you'll get. And that's what it looks like. It's just kind of a noise filter. You see that noise down there? It's just noise operated on whatever you're trying to do on the displacement, and then it's displaced on here. So, and then you adjust it. You just adjust upward. So black and white displacement filter is about all you can do to get a fur-looking sort of process. And then, and you might say, Michael, why is that? Well, it's because what you see in things like Blender and Max and Unreal Engine, they use what's called a fur shader. We don't have that. All we've got are these shaders here, and they did add the reflection surface shader. They've added digital human hair. They've also added digital human skin. They've added a few new shaders, but they haven't added a fur shader. That's what we would actually need. And a shader basically just takes the material and kind of, just kind of creates the look based upon the mapping that's involved with it. And fur shading is a very distinct thing. The only other way you can try to emulate it is by millions and millions of fibers. You know, there's a fiber mesh stuff in DAZ, but don't try bringing that in because it's not good for animation. For stills, it can work. For animation, it cannot work. So that's the closest thing you can get to fur. So at least I can show you that part. The other part that somebody mentioned to me that I can show you, in the meantime, while my brain still tries to recover from this, they said they had a timeline and they dropped, they used, where are we here? They put in they were trying to do a script for audio voices, doing Aculips, and they dropped in a WAV file. So they went to somewhere here, exports. No, I guess that was in downloads. They took a WAV file and dropped it in. So here in this. And they said, once they generated the text, from all of this, as we get here, got the keys. Remember, we did this from loading a file in. We apply it to there. And now when they press play...
All right. Whether they get a load out of me.
Because when I run this out, it works just fine. Well, what happened is this. For some reason, and this doesn't happen when you record a file itself, I've shown you a number of times using live stream or live face. When you record a file, you still hear it afterwards, which is kind of a disadvantage sometimes. Well, what's happening is it's turning the voice off. You just have to turn it back on again. So if you turn the voice back on again, you can't hear it there either. The reason for that is, oh man, I'm telling you, I never should have got out of bed here. I have the desktop audio is on. Why is it not working now? All right, let's try this one more time. Boy, that just has to work. It's on. Why the audio is on? The voice seams are on.
All right.
Wow. Well, that's the problem he had, and it didn't work. And I see that it still doesn't work for me now. I was telling him, "Oh, here's what you have to do," and this is like my worst nightmare. Maybe I'll take this. Maybe I'll retitle this stream. This is Kelleytoons' worst nightmare. Everything is not working on here because what he said was that if you render this out, you hear the audio. One of the reasons I don't really know this much at a time is that I don't usually do this this way. I render my audio and then I put things together in Premiere, so I never actually hear the audio on the timeline much. But you ought to be able to hear the audio. Now I'm really concerned about this because I got this to work the other. Oh, I wonder if it has. Well, I'm just glad nobody's showing up for this stream. Let me play this.
All right.
No, I can't. So that has something to do with the way my audio settings are. Again, I should never have tried this. I'm trying to do a new play this. I still can't hear it. That may be because it's turned off, though. No. What's going on here? Even I would be bored by watching this. This is not working, so let me go in again to desktop audio and see if I can figure out what this needs to be on before this works. Not that. Not that. Wow. It's not working on any of those things. Oh, except it's not. I thought maybe it might be.
All right. Wait till they get a load out of me. I think it was a mistake making me as the Joker, but who knows? I'm gonna make those ladies so happy.
Never try to do this again. Is that looping now? All right, good. It's not looping still. It's still not looping. All right, I gotta get this to loop. All right, let's play this. And
all right.
Not working. And this, not working. This, not working. Play again.
Wait till they get a load out of me.
All right. Clearly, I should not have streamed today because none of these are working
but
on my
who
desktop
knows?
audio. And
I'm gonna make
desktop audio. It kind of makes the stream bad. All right. I apologize. I'm going to go somewhere else and dunk my head into a stream of cold water. And I'm sorry that the two of you that showed. Hopefully, there was no more than just the two of you. But for the rest of you that showed up, I really apologize. This is a complete and utter disaster. I don't know why my audio is not working, and I don't know why the GeoShell is not working. I am going to try the GeoShell thing again. If I get it working, I'll post a video. I'll show you guys how to make it work, and I may never try a live stream again. Okay, but at least I had fun. No, I didn't have fun. It's been real, and it's been fun, as they say, but it hasn't been real fun. So thank you at least for stopping by and witnessing my torture. I appreciate it.